What's up, guys? We're doing another vape juice review. We got this Mad Rabbit is the brand and Mad Ice is the flavor. It's like a menthol flavor. It's pretty much just like you're eating a peppermint, but super more flavorful than a peppermint is. Let's jump into it. We're running this out of our Limitless mod. Do we know what kind of coils they are? The box is somewhere. I think it might be in the bed. Oh, here they are. This is the box of the mod after the vape clears up. It's a pretty big mod. Limitless Box Mod V2. It's the kind that you can buy plates online and in stores with different decorations and stuff on it. You can do different colors. I'm sure there's probably a website that does custom ones.
Yeah, you can just Google plates for this and find different ones.
How much did we pay for this mod?
I think for everything it was like $95.
Yeah, so we got this mod and that tank for $95 from our local vape shop. And what'd you say this holds? About 5-6 milliliters of juice?
Yeah.
So it's a pretty big tank. The coil is rated for, what was it, 80 to 120?
Yeah.
Is the best. I think the actual rating on it though is higher than that. It can go higher. But we run it.
That mod goes up to.
We typically run it at around, what would you say, 120? Is what we typically run it at.
It's at 140 right now, and it's
Yeah, it's at 140 right now,
pretty
but
good.
this coil in here actually does rip pretty well after it breaks in. It's just a V12 T6. We got a 3-pack for $12, it looks like. And it works pretty well. I mean, you get a good flavor off of it, and it puts out some good vapor. Definitely not good for anyone that doesn't vape regularly. It'll choke you out pretty easily.
Yeah, especially with the big clouds this thing puts out.
It's got a lot of holes to soak up the juice though, and
I think the one drawback with this mod though is the battery life that it just takes out of it.
yeah, it does run batteries pretty rough compared to other mods.
I'd say I go through half battery life in 4 hours.
Yeah, I mean that's not bad, but it's a good mod if you have an extra pair of batteries and you have a charging kit for them. You just change them out.
Definitely. And the pack of tips that we got to go with it's not bad either.
And we got a pack of tips right here, different colors. The all black one's the one that came with that tank. We really don't use it. It's not very decorative, but we got a red one. I think this one actually came from our other tank that we have. Then it came with a green one and a black one, exactly like the red one with the hexagons or pentagons all over them.
Yeah, right now we're running the solid purple.
Yeah, then there's a solid purple one with like a little bit of green and a little bit of different colors in it. It's got different shades of purple going through it. But if you got the extra money to spend on them, this was $8 from, again, our local vape shop.
Shout out to Wonderland.
Yeah, shout out to Wonderland Smoke Shop. We're actually got a sponsorship going on with them right now that we're working out. Need to build up our subs though and all that. But definitely support your local vape shop, guys.
Alright.
Not only can you get better prices from there if you go to a family-owned vape shop and all that, but you know, you get to meet cool people. You don't gotta, just order stuff online, have to pay shipping and all that. And just usually there's some cool people in your local vape shops that you can hang out with, and maybe you start a channel of your own, and you get to sponsor you, get their name out there. But we live in Michigan though, so there's Wonderland Vape Shop off Saginaw, or South Saginaw Street, is that what it's called? But they hook us up. They got glass pieces, you know, mods, tanks, coils. They got hookahs up there. They got a bunch of cool stuff. So if you're in this area, you should definitely check them out. They're definitely worth the visit. They'll give you really good prices if you go in there regularly. We haven't had much of a problem with them. I did buy a pack of coils from there that didn't quite want to fit on my bod that was supposed, or on my tank that was supposed to, and I eventually got it to work, but we were running different coils on it. We were running some mesh coils on it, and they didn't have any more of those up there. They were out of stock, which is a rarity for them. Usually they do pretty well at keeping their stuff in stock, but when we ran the different coils, they didn't want to go in there. They were going in all sideways, and it was a smock tank, and it was smock coils for the same rating, so it should have worked, but haven't really tried to fit the other one in there. Once I got that one in there, I pretty much just let it be. It was working, so I was just gonna let it work. Sophie, what you doing? Huh? She's like, pet me.
She's like, I want to be in the video.
You gonna get us some views and subs? You're a big old baby. Well, back to the juice. It's a Mad Rabbit, like we said. Comes in a 120 milliliter bottle. What was this? It was either 8 or 10, right?
I think it was like $10.
Yeah, $10 from Wonderland Smoke Shop. They have really good deals there. We did get.
They do give you, if you go up there and ask them for it, they do give you a sample bottle of whatever
Yeah,
juice that you want.
They'll give you a little sample bottle. I'd say it holds like what, like.
I'd say about 5-6 tanks.
Yeah, it's got a few tanks. If you got a smaller tank, it'll probably give you about 5 or 6. If you got a bigger one like this, it'll probably give you 2 or 3. So it's probably about 15 milliliters of juice. They'll give you this for like, what was it, $3 or $4?
Yeah, like $3.
If you're not so sure about a flavor, haven't tried it before, or if you don't watch our channel, you know, give you some good vape reviews if you know. You know, obviously everything's up to your preference, but this is a good way to be able to try a juice without spending that much money on it. So it's cool. If your local vape shop doesn't do that, definitely would recommend them to try that, because, you know, not only does it help your customers, you know, not buy juice that they don't like and waste money, and then they have to go through the trouble of either having it, or, you know, if you're the type that doesn't like to waste anything, you'll vape a whole bottle of juice that you just don't like just because you don't want to waste it, but you don't have to go through any trouble. So it definitely helps you with your customers a lot. Make sure that they're happy, not wasting money, and just good business fundamentals. This mod definitely puts off some high power, and this tank and coil definitely put off good flavor and good vapor, like we said. What was the tank, like 35?
Yeah.
Our shop gave it to us for like 30. So if you go out there, you won't find, you know, if you order online and all that stuff for your vape products and accessories, you're not going to get the same deals that you would going into a local vape shop. Boy, definitely does rip though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went up there and we got this glass piece. Well, it's mostly rubber, but it's a nice piece. It was, I think it was either 35, I think it was 35 original, and they gave it to me for 30. And then we got this here pipe too. It's a Rick and Morty pipe. That was 15, they gave it to us for 10. Then I bought some coils. They knocked 5 off of everything that I bought. It saved me $15, so, you know, definitely get hooked up at your local vape shops. And just the base prices are a lot cheaper too, so you save a lot of money than ordering online or going to a Wild Bill's or any, you know, company or corporate owned vape shops. You definitely get a lot more value for your money.
Yeah, because if you go to a place like Wild Bill's, you're paying $20 for a bottle that size instead of
Yeah, and you can pay half of that for
the same size bottle.
right. Big shout out to what's their channel? Mountain Vapors. You know, they got good videos. We watch every video they put out. They review pod systems, RDAs, just normal mods and whatnot. They review juices. If you want a good variety of juices to choose from that's a little more expensive, you just want to treat yourself to, instead of going to one of your local shops, you can definitely go check out their Mountain Vapors website, and they got a lot of good juices and a wide variety. They are a little more on the expensive end, but
They have flavors that
they got
I've never heard of before.
yeah, they got flavors that probably blow your mind, and just a lot of good. They get a lot of people that send them free stuff to review, whether it's a pod system, a tank, a starter kit. So if you're looking for any information on there, and
Yeah, definitely check out Ryan Hall's YouTube channel. He has his own shop. He puts out good quality content on some juices.
yeah, he makes some good. He's a good content creator, that's for sure.
Alright, that'll probably wrap it up for this video. Again, go check out Ryan Hall's YouTube channel. And go to mountainvapors.net for them weird juices that you guys never heard of. And definitely check out Wonderland Smoke Shop. Alright, see you guys later.